well, I want to touch on Hero. You talked about him a little bit. I think he's been awesome. I've never been the biggest fan, only because of how highly touted he is. I like his game. I think he's a great young player, but I never saw the same upside that other people did. Um, and now it's funny, it's kind of swung the other way. I think a lot of people are out on Tyler Hero. They were saying he didn't look very good to start the year. But I saw him play against Philly, and he almost single handedly won him that game. There's no Bam, no Jimmy Butler, and he put up like a 34 burger, was hitting crazy shots down the stretch. Definitely showed that he could be the go-to guy on a good team. They didn't get the win, but definitely promising for hero cards. And he's just a really fun young player that can shoot. He's flashy. He's entertaining. So I think the Heat should be set for years to come with him and Bam.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing about Hero I will say in defense of him. And there's a lot of questions we still have to ask of him, even someone like myself who's a huge believer. But the one thing I've always seen in him is, first of all, he's obviously box office, right? Flashy, has that it factor. But I mean, we see it and he's showing it again. He at least, you can't say he doesn't have the potential to be a number one option. It's a big journey for him to get from where he is now to being that on a night to night basis, and then even from there being leading a contending team or at least a playoff team as a number one option. Big journey, but when I look at it from an investing perspective or a card perspective, for me to invest in a guy, I have to at least see that potential. And with most players, even a lot of the names you hear, I'm not going to throw Garland under the bus or any of these guys, but it's like I'm not sure I see that potential already. You know what I mean? That number one option potential. So whenever Hero gets the chance, he really shows it to me. So that's why I'm a believer in him. Yes, I am worried because, like I said, it's a huge jump from where he is to being a true number one. But that's what gives me the most hope is he can do it at least
Yeah,
occasionally.
yeah, absolutely can get it done, and can be the go-to guy on a good team. He already did it a little bit in the playoffs and finals last year. Just we want to see the consistency, and then we want to see other parts of his game other than scoring. But he's been really good the last week, so it'll be interesting to watch him going forwards.
Yeah, definitely.